Hello, this is Justin from Sleepy Developer Tutorials. This is part 2 of a 4-part video series setting up local Alexa skills debugging. In part 2, we will configure AWS. Firstly, we'll need to navigate to aws.amazon.com and sign into the console. I'm already logged in, so I didn't have to enter my credentials. We will now need to navigate to the IAM service. Chances are your IAM will not be in the visited services. So to get to it, you can click on the Services menu, go to Security, Identity, and Compliance, and click on IAM. First, we will create a group. I will call my group Local Alexa Debug. Okay. Click Next. Next, we need to attach our policies. The two policies that we need to attach magically appear at the top of my list because I've used them before, but chances are in your case they will not be at the top of the list. The two that you need to add are Amazon DynamoDB full access and CloudWatch logs full access. Now, one thing I want to note to you is to help you find them, you can use this filter up here. And if you type in Amazon DynamoDB full access, you'll see that there are two that appear here that have the same, almost same name. You don't want the one with data pipeline. Unfortunately, you can't expand this and make this bigger, so you'll just have to mouse over this and see which one says which. Another cool feature about this is it's an OR, so you can hit a space in here and you can type in CloudWatch, and it'll just show everything that matches both, or either Amazon DynamoDB full access or CloudWatch. So that's a nice feature about that. So we selected these two policies, click Next. This is the review page, just showing us which policies we're adding and what the group name is. So now we create our group. The next step is to create our user. Or if you have a user that you'd like to use, you can add that existing user to this group. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new user. And I'm going to call my user local Alexa debug user. And we're going to give that user programmatic access. This will come into play in the next video, part 3. And so now we go to step 2, which is permissions. So we have a couple options here. We're going to add a user to a group. And so when we add our user to this local Alexa debugging group, they're going to get the access to, or the permissions for the local Amazon, the Amazon DynamoDB full access and for the CloudWatch. So we'll scroll down to next review, and then we'll create our user. So since we gave our user programmatic access, we will need to download this CSV file, which will include our access key and our secured key. We want to keep that secret and keep it safe. You can expire these if you want to. So if it gets compromised, you can also just delete the user. So we'll go ahead and close this. That CSV file that we downloaded will come in handy in video number 3. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go to the roles. Oh, one last thing. Don't do what I just didn't forget. We're going to go ahead and go up to this user ARN, which is the Amazon resource number. We're going to copy this ARN to our clipboard. We'll need it for the next step. So we'll go to our roles and we're going to create a new role. And I will call this role local Alexa debugging. Next step, we need to select the role type. We are connecting through AWS Lambda, so we need a Lambda type. So hit that. Now we need to attach policies, and we'll attach the same policies that we attached to our group. And most likely at this point they'll be at the top of your list because you used them previously. So you can click here, click here. So again, that is Amazon DynamoDB full access and CloudWatch logs full access. Click next step. Here's the review page, just making sure that we have everything that we need. Oops, I just noticed. I'll go ahead and fix my role name. Local Alexa debugging. Save. There we go. Create role. Now we go to our role, and we have to go to the trust relationships and edit trust relationships. This is where we'll need the user Amazon resource number. So we'll go ahead and add a comma here, and we'll add AWS, and we'll paste our user to this section here, update trust. You'll notice under trusted entities we have our user here. Congratulations, you've finished part 2. You're ready to move on to part 3, which is finalize testing files. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll catch you in part 3.